the creator of Thunderbirds, Gerry Anderson brings you 5 legendary television productions. Fireball XL5, starring Steve Zodiac.
All I know is that somewhere out there's a living creature in distress. I can't let that call go unanswered.
Have you ever known Steve Zodiac not help anyone in trouble?
Space 1999 stars Martin Landau and Barbara Bain.
Party of 7, a reconnaissance party. Should have been back hours ago.
The Secret Service.
This is an assignment for the Bishop.
British Intelligence Service Headquarters. Operation Priest.
Starring Father Stanley Unwin, the country vicar who's also a secret agent.
All archery words, speed of your pencil must deceive my eyeball.
Supercars, starring Mike Mercury.
We are ready to blow. I repeat, we are ready to blow in 60 seconds from now. Repeat, 60 seconds.
It's the marvel of the age. Supercar. Supercar. Supercar.
Fire. The Protectors, the worldwide freelance crime-fighting organization starring Robert Vaughn.
This is Harry Root. I want crime on the computer.
Nairi Dawn Porter.
Never neglect the police. They can be very useful.
And Tony Anholt.
We spotted the girl.
What about the rifle? Even with a telescopic sight, it can't be that far away.
But there's no sign of it.
Keep looking.
5 fantastic adventures from the amazing world of Gerry Anderson.
Stand by for action. We are about to launch Stingray. Anything can happen in the next half hour.
Full-scale emergency in operation. We didn't know where or who the attack was coming from. In the control tower, the atmosphere was tense. At last, the moment had come. Bones had sighted the enemy. Neither Bones nor I had ever seen such a strange underwater craft. Could Stingray destroy it? Were their missiles more powerful? Who would win the battle? These thoughts raced through my brain. There was no time for answers. The enemy was attacking. We had just 3 seconds to fire the Sting missiles. But 3 seconds was enough. It seemed like an eternity before that missile struck home. But it was only a few seconds before the missiles connected with their target, and we watched the enemy crash to the seabed. They sure were relieved in the control tower. But for us and Stingray, the danger wasn't over. The strange craft appeared undamaged, and a hatch opened in the hull. I had to take the enemy crew prisoner. I had to get over there, but fast. before they opened fire on me. There was only one way. I crawled into the Sting missile launcher. Bones took careful aim, then fired me across. I was in the enemy ship. I'd hurt my arm coming through the hatch. I felt pretty bad. The control cabin was completely empty. As a matter of fact, the whole ship was empty.
What? What did you do?
Well, we towed it back to base. And now, back at Moomin-Ville, scientists and engineers are at this moment examining it.
Gee, Troy, what a story.
Yeah, what a story. Well, young fella, time you were in bed.
Can you give me a few minutes, Atlanta? I got something to show you.
Quite a boy, isn't he?
Ah, it was swell of you, Troy, coming to the orphanage with me. You've really given Barry something to talk about.
Anytime, Atlanta, you know that. You knew Barry's father, didn't you?
Yes. Yes, I did. It was a real tragedy. But don't let's talk about that.
Well, what did you think of my bedtime story?
Oh, fine, except that part where you were supposed to have been fired from the missile launcher and all that jazz about hurting your arm coming through the hatch. You old fraud, Troy. But I guess Barry would have been kind of disappointed to know you only slipped off a chair putting up Christmas decorations.
Well, I may have colored the story a little, but basically it's true.
Troy, look what I made.
Gee, that's great.
It's perfect.
You must know every little detail about Moomin-Ville, Barry.
I've got to, because when I grow up, I'm gonna be an aquanaut, just like my father was.
Gee, Troy, isn't that cute? Say, wouldn't it be great if we could arrange a visit for Barry to Moomin-Ville?
The commander would never agree, Atlanta.
But think how much it would mean to Barry. Couldn't we at least try?
Listen, I've got a little idea that might do it. Barry, have you got a pencil and paper?
Sure, Troy.
Now, I'm going to try and organize a trip for you to Moomin-Ville. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
You bet I would.
Well, I can't promise anything, but this is what you do. Write down exactly what I say.
Dear Troy Tempest, you really want me to read this letter, Captain?
Why, yes, sir. Like I said, it's from Barry Byrne in the Wasp's orphanage. His father served under you, Commander.
Yeah, Captain Byrne was a great guy. Great guy. But even if his son has asked to come to Moomin-Ville...
Oh, I know. That's impossible, sir. But I'd still like you to read the letter. It's real cute.
Dear Troy Tempest, I think the World Aquanaut Security Patrol is super. When I grow up, I'm gonna enlist and be just like my father.
Go on, Commander.
You're my favorite aquanaut, Troy. Gee, it must be great going to sea and having all those terrific adventures. I wish I could come and stay with you and Atlanta for a visit. He can't, Troy. You know the rules.
Of course not, Commander.
And Atlanta for a visit. Then I can meet the man my father was always talking about. If I have got a hero, then I guess it's the man who actually runs the Wasps, because he takes all the responsibility. Yeah, Commander Shore must be a real swell guy.
What's the matter, sir?
Nothing, Troy. Yeah, he sounds a nice kid. You know, I've been thinking. Maybe it wouldn't hurt if young Barry did come here. He could stay with Atlanta and me just for a few days. Yeah, why not? And tell you what, Troy, you go and collect him. You can stay with us over Christmas.
are, Barry, the control tower. Now you've seen everything.
Gee, just take a look at that console.
Well, that completes the tour. And boy, am I beat.
Barry's obviously enjoyed it.
Where's the commander got to?
He's with Troy. They're checking out that enemy craft that was towed in. It's a mystery, Troy. No doubt about that. The engineers say this craft must have had a crew. Where did they get to?
No chance, I suppose, that it was under remote control.
No. They've established that there's no remote control equipment aboard. Unless the crew could have ejected after the attack.
Oh, I doubt it, Commander. We would have seen him.
Maybe they used the rear hatch and you didn't see him.
I don't think so. But maybe we ought to check the possibility.
Yeah, you're right, Troy. We know how to pilot this craft now. I suggest we put someone in here, take this ship and Stingray out to sea. Then we reenact the battle, so that we establish beyond doubt whether the crew could have gotten away without you seeing.
But how could the crew have got away without Troy seeing them?
You can do your figuring in bed, young man. It's way past your bedtime. I better say good night. Otherwise, Santa Claus will go right past.
Good night, boy.
Good night.
Good night, Barry boy.
Yeah, guess that's the boys for me. We're having a little celebration at the mess. See you later.
Good night, Commander.
Good night, Father.
Let me give you a hand, Sam.
That's okay. I can manage.
At last we're alone, Troy. Well, you don't seem very pleased about it. Is anything the matter?
Sorry, Atlanta. I was thinking about that enemy ship. If there was a crew on board, they might have escaped ashore. In fact, they could be walking around Marineville right now.
Oh, don't, Troy. Come on, cheer up. It's Christmas Eve.
Hush. Listen. Quick, turn out the light, Atlanta.
Shucks, Troy. Now, what'd you go and do that for?
Phones.
I'm just playing Santa Claus. A bunch of guys on the base got together and bought some Christmas gifts for Barry. I'm just delivering them. Door wasn't locked, so I came right in.
I'm sorry, Phones. Guess I've got the jitters. Anyway, Merry Christmas, Santa Claus.
of Stingray.
You know, Commander, what would really make Barry's Christmas is a ride in Stingray.
Stingray? Troy, you can't just go joyriding.
I wasn't thinking of joyriding, sir. We could recreate that battle with the enemy craft. It's purely routine.
Maybe so, Captain. But I have got a hero, then I guess it's command ashore. Yeah, well, as it's Christmas Day, there won't be much going on. Okay, Troy, I'll tell phones and, you straighten it out with Atlanta. Whatever happens, we're gonna solve the mystery of that enemy crew. Stand by, Troy. Sounding launch stations.
Okay, Barry?
Yes, Captain.
And let's go.
Gee, Troy, isn't it great?
Releasing injector tubes.
Injector tubes.
Closing number 1 hatch.
Number 1 hatch closing.
Phones, you're clear to go.
Moving out now, Commander.
Stingray, you're clear to go.
Thanks, Commander. Releasing elevators.
Troy and phones, proceed to designated area and contact me when in position.
PWOR, Commander.
Nearly ready. Is the chestnut dressing coming along okay, Marina? I guess they're really going to enjoy this when they get back. Though it was a pretty dirty trick, them sneaking off like that.
Tower from Stingray. Tower from Stingray.
Go ahead, Troy. I'm receiving you loud and clear.
We are in position, Commander.
Okay, you know what to do. Stage the attack exactly as it happened. Without the missile, of course.
Of course. PWOR.
PWOR. Now, you were there, phones. Just copy every move that vessel made.
Okay, Captain. Stand by.
This is where we fired the missile, phones.
Right, Troy.
Then the ship would have been hit. Now.
Well done, phones.
Now, this is where you swim across.
That's it, phones.
But Troy, you told me you were fired out of the missile ejectors.
Yeah, well, that's what he really meant. Well, now you've seen it all, Barry.
But aren't you going to shoot through the missile ejector like you did before?
Well, no, not this time. I better call Moomin-The. Well, I think we've proved conclusively that the crew could not get out of that ship unseen, Commander.
Did you have it in view the whole time, Troy?
Oh, we sure did.
Yep, we sure did.
If anybody'd left that ship, they would have been seen.
Well, it sure is a mystery. Okay, you can make your own way back. We'll give the problem back to the engineers.
PWOR.
And what did happen to the crew?
It's coming along nicely. All I can say now is those fellas had better not be late home for their Christmas dinner.
Say, Troy, why hasn't Phones answered your radio call? He's got a receiver.
I don't know, Barry. Maybe it's developed a fault. We'll give him a few minutes to fix it.
So, my friend, you have finally woken up. Where did you come from? I was waiting for you to ask me that. The secret compartment was built into this craft. It was all part of the plan.
Plan? What do you mean?
We knew that if you discovered this ship empty, you would take it into Marineville. I was able to study your defenses. With the knowledge I gained, my people will be able to invade and capture your land.
Gee, you make it sound so simple.
It will be. I'm going to open our escape hatches. Troy Tempest will know that something is wrong, so he will swim across to see what has happened. As he leaves Stingray, I will shoot him down like a dog. And our invasion fleet commander will be delighted when I tell him that in addition to the information and prisoner, I also disposed of Captain Troy Tempest.
What now, Troy?
Just a minute. Now, why would Phones want to open the hatch, Barry? There's something very wrong over there.
What are you gonna do, Troy?
I'm going to investigate. But if there is somebody aboard, they could shoot me down as I swim across.
And I guess there's only one thing to do.
Oh? Well, what's that?
You'll have to be fired from the missile ejectors again.
Yeah, well, you see, Barry, the facts are these. When I said that...
Go on, Troy. Go on. I'm listening.
Yeah. Why not? It should work. They'd never hit me at that speed. I might even take them by surprise. Okay, Barry. Do you think you can fire me across?
Sure I can. I'm gonna be an aquanaut, remember?
Right. I'm gonna set the mechanism, and when I call you over the radio, you push this button.
No sign of Tempest yet. As soon as Stingray's hatch is opened, I shall prepare to fire.
You rat, he doesn't stand a chance.
Okay, Barry. I'm ready now. Push the blue button.
Right, sir. Good luck.
Thanks, Barry. I'm gonna need it.
Fire!
Tempest. He's in the airlock. He has been lucky so far, but when that door opens, his good luck will end.
I wouldn't be too sure about that. Good shooting, Skipper.
He's gonna be okay. I've only winged him. Well, Phones, I guess we've got a surprise Christmas present for the commander.
Atlanta, this is the best Christmas dinner I've ever eaten.
Well, after your narrow escape, I'm only too glad you're here to enjoy it.
You can thank Troy for that.
Hey, not so fast, Phones. Don't thank me. Thank our future aquanaut, Barry Byrne.
Gee, this really has been a Christmas to remember.
are these strange enchantments that start whenever you're near? Marina, Aqua Marina, why can't you whisper the words that my heart is longing to hear? Your magic to me, a beautiful mystery. I'm certain to fall, I know, because you enthrall me so. Marina, Aqua Marina, why don't you say that you'll always stay close to my heart? Here they are for one and all, the Moomins are about to call. Come on and sit down here with me, they're here for you on your TV. They are the Moomins, they are the Moomins. So come with me, give me your hand, I'll take you up to Moomin Land. You can fly just like a bird and sing the best song ever heard. There with the Moomins, 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 there with the Moomins. Ba 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 ba
During the long winter in Moomin Valley, almost everybody living there hibernates until the sunshine comes again in the spring. But for some reason, Moomin and little Mai woke up in the middle of it and couldn't get back to sleep.
This is great. I'm really starving. I hope there's lots.
Oh, there's plenty left. Mama thought she'd make too much this year, but it's lucky for us she did. I don't know what we'd have had to eat otherwise. Shh, they're still sleeping.
Well, at least you got me to play with, Moomin.
That was fun. Why don't you have a go, Moomin?
I'm probably a bit heavy for it.
So get something else, dummy.
I might later. Anyway, I thought we were going to see Tootiki. Come on, I'll pull you.
Okay. I know why you don't want to go, Moomin. You're scared of sliding down from the top, aren't you?
No, of course I'm not. Tootiki's not here. I wonder where she's gone to.
That's her over there, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I think it is.
Gee, Moomin, she looks like she's sliding.
Sliding?
Yes, it's obvious. She's sliding, of course.
She's coming over. What were you doing out there, Tootiki?
Watching the sun go down. It's the only place you can see it from. I just caught it before it disappeared over the horizon.
Where did it go to?
It comes up again in the south and will probably shine on Snufkin.
Hey, Tootiki, what are those things you got on your feet?
They're called skates, and they're the best thing possible for moving across the ice quickly.
Just what I need. Come on, show me how to do it.
Yes, okay?
That's great. I'm gonna make myself some skates, too.
It's not as easy as you think, little Mai.
Pathetic. All you need is a sword and knife on your shoes, and that sounds easy enough to me.
You know, it's strange, but I've got a funny kind of feeling that there's someone else apart from us in the bathhouse.
Well, there is.
Who is it? Where are they?
Little Mai, you can't see them.
Huh? What do you mean I can't see them? Where are they hiding? In the cupboard?
No, they're invisible. Look, I'll show you.
Oh, there's something on my head!
See, that's 2 of the shrew mice. There are 8 of them all together. Now don't walk on little Mai.
I didn't see any shrew mice here in the summer, although if they're invisible, I wouldn't have done.
No, probably not. As in the summer when we come across new little animals that we've never seen before, and who, like Snufkin, go away when the wind and snow comes. Then when the days are shorter and everyone else is hibernating, they come out, and some are so shy they're invisible.
Oh dear, I'm afraid I don't understand winter at all.
Well, of course you don't. You Moomins have always slept through and don't know very much about it.
Oh, I can't wait to tell Mama and Papa about all this. They'll be really amazed.
Moomin!
What is it?
We will wake up tomorrow, won't we, Moomin?
I'm sure we will. Why?
I just don't want to go on sleeping and sleeping until spring.
Well, we woke up today, so...
But we don't know about tomorrow.
No, of course not. We'll have to wait and see. If we're awake, we'll know, and if we're asleep, then it doesn't matter.
Well, if I'm not awake and you are, wake me up, okay, Moomin?
Yes, all right. Go to sleep now.
What if it's the other way around, Moomin? Well, what if I wake up and you're still fast asleep?
I don't mind sleeping all winter. Now stop talking, little Mai.
You'd better wake me up, or else.
Hey, little Mai. Where have you gone to?
Hello! Well, wonderful place for skiing you've got here.
What are those funny things on your feet?
Hey, what? You're joking.
Huh?
You mean you really don't know what these are?
That's why I'm asking you.
Well, they're skis. Didn't you see me come down?
Yes, I did. Can you slide on the ice with these and go just as fast?
Oh, no. On ice, you have to use skates. What is that, young lady?
Oh, it's a snowboard. You slide on the snow with
That's not bad, but it's only a silver tray, isn't it?
That's right, mister.
I'll teach you to ski.
No, thank you. I'll learn by watching you. Won't take me long at all.
I'm afraid skiing is not that easy, young lady.
Don't worry. It will be for me. Everything is once I decide to do it. Yippee!
Oh, so you spend all year going where the snow is? That must be tiring.
Not at all. Life should be a struggle. This jam is really good.
Does it always have to be winter? Can't you struggle in spring and summer instead?
Oh, no, that would be too easy. You could just sit back and relax. No, you've got to face up to the cold and exercise to keep warm.
That sounds very interesting, Mr. Brisk.
One clear, cold bath a day keeps all those unnecessary thoughts away. My own little poem.
What? You don't mean you swim in this weather, do you?
The water must be very close to freezing.
Well, the sea is a lot colder than that. It is frozen.
Is there a river?
Yes, there is, but the water looks very, very cold.
Sounds just right. Have you got any more of this wonderful jam? It's delicious.
There's some more in the cellar, but we've got cranberry up here if you'd like that.
No, thanks. This will do for now. I'd appreciate some after my daily swim. It'll work up an appetite.
I can hardly watch. It makes me shiver all over.
Is everybody like you where you come from?
Unfortunately not. Why don't you join me?
No, thank you.
Hello, what are you two looking at?
Huh? Oh, hello there, little dog. We're watching that madman down there.
He looks like he's swimming. Moomin Valley is full of very odd people.
He's not from Moomin Valley, as a matter of fact. Who are you?
I'm Soryu, and I'm looking for my brothers. I don't suppose you've seen them, have you?
Your brothers? Have you lost them? Are they hibernating somewhere, do you think?
Ooh, no, not them. They never do that.
Well, everyone else in Moomin Valley is hibernating, except Little My here, and Tootiki, and the invisible mice, me, oh, and that crazy person down in the river.
My brothers are up in the Lonely Mountains. Is that far from here?
No, not far.
Lonely Mountains? I know there are wolves up there, but I never heard of any dogs.
Well, wolves and dogs are brothers, didn't you know?
Oh. You know, this tastes even better after an invigorating swim.
It's my favorite jam. Much nicer than cranberry.
Oh, I agree. Ah, Doggy, now don't you want your jam?
What? No, you have it.
Ah, thank you. Now, you look as though you're a bit worried about something.
Yes, I suppose I am.
Worry's bad. Put it out of your mind.
Why do you think your brothers are wolves? Did someone tell you they were?
Of course they are. Everyone knows that. And besides, I can feel the wolf in me.
Well, you might feel it, but nobody can see it. For a start, wolves are much bigger than you.
I want to go and find them, and then we can all howl at the moon. I've been practicing.
I can see why he wants to be a wolf, but we'd better keep him here. He could get hurt if he goes up there on his own.
You don't really want to live with wolves, do you?
Oh, I do very much.
Why don't you travel around with me, Soryu? I've got little dogs. They could be your brothers and sisters if you want.
Well, I don't know.
Look, I'm going to stay here in Moomin Valley for a while, and we can become great friends.
You're going to stay here?
Oh, yes. Marvelous slopes, fine swimming, the most wonderful jam, and I'll build myself an igloo.
An igloo? You mean a house made of snow?
Yes, that's it, exactly. If it's all right with you, Moomin, I'll take this jam with me, just to keep me going.
Your spade for a minute, Mr. Brisk?
Of course. What for, my friend?
I want to break up this barrel.
Oh, that's easy. Allow me, little my. Yeah. How's that, young lady?
Mr. Brisk really loves this jam. He can't stop eating it.
Well, it's very nice, Moomin. I can't imagine anyone not liking it.
Do you know how to ski, Tootiki?
Well, of course I do. I just haven't done it yet.
Mr. Brisk says that he's going to teach me.
Oh.
I can't move my legs tied up like this.
That's the whole point. You don't have to. You just move your skis. Easy as winking. First of all, you have to learn how to fall properly.
But if I learned to ski first, then I wouldn't fall. Little My has skis too.
Oh, they're just made from an old barrel. Yours are much more sophisticated. Now then, bend your knees and lean forward. Are you ready?
I don't think I like this. It's too steep. Can't I practice on something a bit flatter?
Well, maybe next time. Now then, off you go!
Trying to start an avalanche, Moomin?
You know, I think this hill is even steeper than the last one.
Nothing to worry about. You've already mastered falling down. Off you go again.
Oh, stop me, please! You can do it yourself. Just fall down.
Oh, look at that! Marvelous! Unique!
Oh, please, someone stop me, please!
That was terrific, Moomin. Let's do it again.
What are you looking at, Saryu?
I can hear all my brothers howling out there.
They're probably hungry and looking for food.
No, I know they're calling me. I'm going to see them. I've really got to, Moomin.
Oh. Got anything?
No, not yet.
I'm afraid there's gonna be trouble. We're running out of jam.
Mr. Brisk, I suppose.
He can't stop eating it.
Well, you have to ask him to leave.
I can't do that.
Well, of course you can. It's your home, and you can choose who you have there. Oh.
A snowstorm is sweeping through the valley, usually a sign that spring is not far away.
Hello, Moomin.
Oh, hello, Mr. Brisk. Look, I'm sorry, but all the jam's gone. And just an empty jar.
Oh, well, never mind. It was a great jam. But I have more important things on my mind. You see, now that spring is here, I have to leave Moomin Valley.
Oh, do you?
It's sad, but there you are. I have to go. Goodbye, Moomin.
Goodbye then, Mr. Brisk.
Keep some jam for me.
I'm your brother. I've wanted to be with you for a long, long time. I'm afraid I'm not very brave or strong, but if you'd let me stay with you... Oh, don't you know me? Looks like I was wrong. Oh, well, go on. Eat me if you want to. It's a pity I didn't sleep at night instead of learning to howl. Moomin was right. I shouldn't have come.
Oh, hello, little doggy. What are you doing here? Have you been waiting for me? We'll have a great time traveling around the world together.
Little My!
That was spring breaking through the ice. Look at the sea, Moomin. It's free again.
Will Little My get back?
Oh. Oh, my goodness.
Little My, hang on to me.
Thank you, Moomin. Let's go. It's all right, Moomin. Don't panic. I'm with you. You're okay. Over there, Moomin. Quick, jump. See, if you do what I tell you, there's nothing to be afraid of. Just trust me, Moomin. I'm always right, aren't I?
Yes, I know you are, Little My, but we'd still better hurry.
Come on, you two, just a bit further.
Wow! Oh, it's cold in here.
Quickly, let's get inside and light a fire. You'll soon warm up. Phew!
And so Mr. Brisk and the ice both left Moomin Valley, and spring returned once more after a long and eventful winter.
They love the laughter and they love the living, the Moomins. Believing and sharing and caring and giving, the Moomins. They're always happy and always at play. The Moomins are having fun day after day. The Moomins, the Moomins. They love the laughter and they love the living, the Moomins. Believing and sharing and caring and giving, the Moomins. They're always happy and always at play. The Moomins are having fun day after day. The Moomins, the Moomins, the Moomins.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thunderbirds are go.
like a dream, Mr. Tracy. Me at an International Rescue's headquarters. Can I have my wish now?
Sure, but you must call me Santa.
Okay, Mr. Tracy. I mean, Santa. Say, this is fantastic. We're sitting here in the snow, and over there it's summer. Sun and palm trees and all.
Yeah, well, it is pretty unusual.
It sure is. Say, can I have my wish now?
Why not?
Well, I wish I could see all the Thunderbirds launched.
All the Thunderbirds? Well, I'm afraid that's not possible. But you can see one.
One? Now, which one? Gee, it's so hard. All right, Thunderbird 3.
Now, that's a good choice. Okay, stand by. This is Christmas control to Thunderbird 3. Immediate launch. Repeat, immediate launch.
FAV.
What's happening, Mr. Tracy?
Well, Alan's way down under the house, Nicky, on his way to Thunderbird 3.
Mr. Tracy,
Yes, Nicky?
where is Thunderbird 3? I can't see it.
Be patient, Nicky. You won't miss it. It's 287 feet high.
287 feet high? Wow.
Okay, Nicky. Here she comes.
Where? Where? There it is. Wow. Gee, thanks, Mr. Tracy. That was the greatest thrill of my life. I keep thinking I'm dreaming. It can't be for real.
It's real enough, Nicky. Mind you, it took a lot of people, a lot of time and trouble arranging it. It all began with a nice quiet meeting of the Carlville Children's Hospital Committee.
You're all talk, Saunders.
Oh, talk? Since when have you been the great man of action?
Well, if you're going to take that attitude.
My attitude? Gentlemen, please. We're supposed to be discussing ways of raising money for a new solar therapy wing for a children's hospital. Now, let's be constructive. I repeat, if International Rescue can be persuaded to participate, my offer stands. My company is willing to supply the rocket.
And my company will fit it with toys. On one condition.
What's that?
That the rocket is launched from the roof of my New York store.
Very generous. Nationwide publicity for a sack of toys.
All right, all right. I'm also willing to start the fund by putting down a check for $10,000 right now.
Well, gentlemen, if the project is successful, that'll just be the start. The scheme has exciting possibilities. It now depends on international rescue.
Shouldn't we go outside?
Be patient, Dr. Lang.
The rocket will be just about blasting off. It'll take 10 minutes to get here.
$9:58, Dr. Pringle.
Thank you, Dr. Lang.
And you're a minute fast. The timing's very important.
Have all the windows been screened, nurse?
Yes, Doctor. No one will see a thing.
The whole staff is intrigued with this secrecy.
Well, secrecy is essential. If this tryout is a failure...
Don't worry. Saunders Automations haven't missed yet.
Listen.
Here she comes. Here it is, bang on schedule. How about that?
Let's take a look inside.
Go ahead, nurse. It's not going to blow up.
Yes, Doctor. Well, I do declare.
Still in one piece. The trials proved satisfactory.
You must forgive me, Mr. Harmon, for being a bit incredulous back there.
What do you think, Nurse Nimmo?
Well, I think it's a marvelous idea.
Well, I'm convinced, too. The operation goes ahead as suggested.
Great. I'll get back to New York and arrange for the assembly and launching of the rocket while you contact, you-know-who.
Right. Dr. Lang, call International Rescue.
Yes, Doctor. But how do I find them? How do we know where their base is?
Listen, Lang, just put out the call. They use any frequency.
Calling International Rescue. Calling International Rescue. This is Carlville Hospital calling International Rescue.
Loud and clear, Carlville.
Go ahead. The trial flight of the rocket was a complete success.
Oh, fine.
The operation will proceed on Christmas Day as planned.
Thanks, Carlville. What will be the rocket's ETA?
0900 hours.
Right. We'll be ready at 09:15 to pick up the lucky winner.
Thank you, International Rescue. Over and out.
Now perhaps you'll explain the mystery. How are International Rescue involved?
Wait and see, nurse. Just wait and see.
Go ahead, John.
Carlville Hospital has given the go-ahead, Father.
Good. So we'll definitely have a guest for Christmas besides Penelope. Virgil, this means a trip for you and Thunderbird, too.
Yes, Father.
Right. Now listen, everyone. Although there's no danger involved, I want this operation taken as seriously as any other. Security still has top priority.
But, Father, supposing there's a distress call that day.
Oh, Gordon, don't spoil it.
Tintin's right. If we can make someone happy at Christmas, then it's worthwhile.
This is all very well, but do any of you realize how near we are to Christmas?
Well, Grandma, we couldn't make plans till we knew for sure about the scheme.
But now we can go ahead and really make this something to remember. Tintin,
Yes, Mr. Tracy?
I'm putting you and Scott in charge of the shopping arrangements this year. You'd better hop over to the mainland right away.
Get the list?
Yes, and we mustn't waste time when we're shopping.
Is there much to get?
That much.
Well, everyone, I must congratulate you all. The place looks wonderful.
Can we open our presents now, Dad?
No, Gordon, not yet.
We're going to wait till our guest gets here tomorrow.
That's right. Why don't we all take it easy and see how things are going in New York?
I'm speaking from the roof of Harmon's store here in New York, where the Christmas rocket is being assembled for its flight to Carlville on Christmas Day.
Doesn't the snow look wonderful?
Gee, I wish we could have a white Christmas, just like the old days.
Here comes the final section.
Are those kids gonna be surprised?
Hey, what's happened to Brain?
Yeah, I thought he wanted to see this.
I'll go get him. Why don't you use the nuclear-powered cooker, Mrs. Tracy? It's much faster.
Well, I'll tell you, Kirano, I never did get the hang of those rods. Besides, they'll taste better this way.
Have you seen Brains, Grandma?
Said something about an experiment.
Oh, well. Better leave him alone if he's busy. Now, let's see. Wind, east, southeast speed, normal. Uh-huh. Yeah. That should just about do it.
Okay, cut the snow. Shee, what a day.
Yeah, I'm glad it's over.
I feel like we had 1 million kids in there today.
Let's go. We're meeting Tana, remember?
Yeah, I hope he's finished those parcels for the rocket.
Hey, what was that?
Probably just some kids.
All right, not a move.
What's this? Some sort of game?
Shut up, not a sound. The pair of you, into that room. I hate to spoil your Christmas like this, but,
What are you fellas up to?
Save it, Leo.
That's right. Play it that way and you won't get hurt. How's it going, Tana?
I'll be through in about an hour.
Good. The rocket's all ready to go.
The publicity for the store has been tremendous.
Right. It's just about double the Christmas proceeds.
All safely stashed away, I hope, Mr. Harmon.
Of course. As safe as the Second National Bank next door. Yes, sir. We're just about to close the door. Thank you. And a Merry Christmas to you, too, sir. Okay, Preston, check it out. Alarm check positive. Close the door.
You know, that's some alarm system.
Yeah. Those tiles on the floor could register a pin drop. That should do it.
Come on, Scobie. Hurry it up. Let's get the equipment out of the jack-in-the-box.
The strong room's here. So we cut through about there. All right?
Yeah.
Let's get started.
Hey, Scobie. How much you think we'll get?
Oh, about 10 million. Give or take $1 million. Here it comes.
Yeah. Some lucky kid will have the surprise of his life. Well, there it goes.
Easy. Nearly there.
Yep. That's it.
Anybody home? Look at that.
Packaging.
How's it going?
I'm almost finished.
I've just wrapped the lucky number.
Fine. We're already up here.
All right, Mr. Harmon. I'll send the canister up in the freight elevator as soon as I can.
Thanks, Hunter.
Then come up to my office.
Set? Right. Give me the gun. Make sure the cables don't snag. You stupid.
Pulled it right out of my hand.
Just remember, if that cable touches the floor...
All right, all right.
I'll fix the line. Okay, take it easy.
Right.
What's wrong? Leave it, Scobie. Forget that. Get to the gold.
Okay, okay. It was just a thought. Well, I better be going, Tintin. Thanks for the coffee.
You're welcome.
See you later. Listen.
I thought everyone was asleep.
From the roof.
Who can it be?
Doing at this time of night?
Oh, I was seeing what the weather was like.
The weather? Now, Brains, come and have a cup of coffee.
That's right. And then back to bed.
All right, Virgil. Don't look so worried.
I'll look after him, Virgil. You better be going.
Right.
Take it easy now. And watch the floor.
Don't worry.
Not too much, Scobie.
Just a few more.
Scobie, the floor. Mind your feet.
It's okay. I got a few inches. Right. Pull me back.
I don't like it, Scobie. That gold's too heavy.
Just get me out of here.
Steady, Scobie. For Pete's sake, keep your feet up.
Yeah. It's no picnic, you know.
The pencil, you clumsy.
Get me out of here.
Welcome back to Harmon's store on this fine Christmas morning. The final preparations of the Christmas rocket are underway, and soon it'll be speeding on its way to the children at Carlville.
Canister's ready, Mr. Harmon.
Right, send it up in 5 minutes.
We made it, Straker. We made it.
A strong room.
What should we do? We've got to get out of here before they seal the exits. Come on. Hold it. Maybe we could... Yeah. It's worth a try.
Pan the monitor. Holy mackerel. Let's get down there.
What's through there? An elevator, stupid. What are we waiting for?
Is everything set?
Yes, Mr. Harmon.
Right. Go down and get the canister up to the roof.
We're going up.
Relax. We'll just have to try and bluff our way up. Has anyone been through here?
No. Anything wrong?
Plenty.
Over there, Joe.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
They can't be in the canister.
We gotta stop that rocket. Can I use a phone?
Sure.
too late. The rocket's taken off.
It happened last night, next door to Armand's store in the vaults of the Second National Bank. The exact amount involved is not yet known, but it's thought to be in the vicinity of $6 million.
$6 million?
Shh. Within the hour, the president of the Second National Bank offered a 10% reward to anyone capturing the thieves. Stay tuned for any further announcement.
Why, I wonder how they got in there.
We'll talk later. The rocket will be soon on the way.
International rescue to Thunderbird 2.
Thunderbird 2 to base, loud and clear.
The rocket liftoff was A-OK. It's en route to Coralville.
FAB, Father.
I'll be there in 3.5 minutes.
Carlville Hospital to International Rescue.
This is Thunderbird 2. I'm about to overfly Coralville.
There he goes.
Rocket will be here in 2 minutes.
Check.
Well, we should see it any second.
Where's International Rescue now, I wonder?
The Thunderbird will cruise around until the winner is ready.
Here it comes.
It's about to drop the canister.
Gee, I'm so excited.
Right, Nurse Nimmo. Open it up.
Yes, Doctor.
Keep back. I'll do it. What's the meaning of this, Lang? What the?
I'm sorry, but the police department warned me about this.
Are they dead?
No, the gravity force must have knocked them out.
The canister landed safely, Father, but a couple of crooks had stowed away inside.
They must be the men who broke into the Second National Bank. We saw the telecast.
Right. The hospital handed them over to the police.
So they get the 10% reward money. That is great news.
Yes, Father.
How's it going your end?
I'm waiting for the winner with a lucky number to be established. It should only take a couple of minutes.
Right, Virgil. We're ready here.
International rescue from Carlville Hospital.
Go ahead, Carlville.
Your Christmas guest is ready.
I'm on my way.
This, friends, has certainly been a Christmas to remember. I'm sure we made it a happier time for those kids at Coralville Hospital. And the publicity did the store a lot of good. So I give you a toast. A Merry Christmas to one and all, especially the children at Coralville.
Well, this Christmas will go down in the history of Coralville. We've had a rocket full of gifts for the children, plus a couple of crooks.
The reward money will build that new solar therapy wing.
And one of our patients is now the guest of the famous International Rescue.
Yeah, it's been quite a day.
I wonder how Nick is enjoying Christmas with International Rescue.
Good King Wenceslas last looked down on the feast of Stephen, when the snow lay round about, deep and crisp and even. Brightly shone the moon that night, though the frost was cruel. When a poor man came inside, gathering winter fuel.
Well done, boys. Glad you can make it this year, Penny.
So am I, Jeff. I'm having a wonderful time.
How did you like that, Nicky?
That was a smash. What's next?
Well, we've just got time for one more carol before further refreshments.
Oh, no, not more food.
I couldn't eat another thing.
I just got a little party piece I'd like to do.
You have? Gee, that's great.
But first of all, I must ask for a little help from the audience. Will you all please close your eyes?
I don't like the sound of this.
Oh, come on, Virgil.
Thank you.
Can we open our eyes yet?
Not yet, Nicky. Right. You can open your eyes now.
Tintin, look.
Oh, it's snowing. So that's what you are up to, Brains.
It's beautiful.
Gee, snow and palm trees.
Brains, you old devil, you've given us a real old-fashioned Christmas.
Here they are for one and all. The Moomins are about to call. Come on and sit down here with me. They're here for you on your TV. They are the Moomins. They are the Moomins. So come with me, give me your hand. I'll take you up to Moomin Land. You can fly just like a bird and sing the best song ever heard. There with the Moomins, 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 there with the Moomins.
The snow was getting thicker on the ground, and it was high time for the Moomins to start hibernating.
What are you doing, Moomin? Alicia! What do you do with these pine needles?
That's what we always eat before we hibernate. Nobody knows why.
So you're gonna start hibernating?
Yes, tonight.
Oh, that soon?
Yes.
I'm so glad I've come to see you today instead of leaving it till tomorrow then.
I must say you came on just the right day, Alicia. We usually have a small party the night we start hibernating, and you've arrived just in time.
Oh, you mean I can stay for that, Moomin Mama?
And by the way, Alicia, as a matter of interest, does the witch, your grandmother, I mean, know that you're here?
No, I'm afraid I didn't tell her. Better for grown-ups not to know too much.
Oh, I dare say you're right.
I'm afraid she's not very happy for me to come here to Moomin Valley.
Why ever not, my dear?
Guess she's afraid that if I start coming here to play, I shall lose interest in studying hard at my witchcraft.
Oh, but you've got a very long time to go before you're a witch.
It takes anything between 5 to 7 years nowadays.
Are you really sure that's what you want to be, Alicia?
Study something else. But I want to be a witch.
Perhaps you don't know, but witches aren't terribly popular.
Yes, I do, but I won't be like that. I'll be popular.
Hey, Snuffkin! You're off to the Moomins?
Yes.
I thought you'd gone south already. Last winter you'd gone before the snow started.
Not this year, I promised Moomin.
Promised?
I promised not to leave Moomin Valley until he went into hibernation.
Everybody seems to be here.
And somebody new.
Who's that?
Have a guess.
Aha, very well then. It's Alicia, that's my guess.
How did you know?
What? I'm right?
Yes, you are, but I think you peeked and saw her earlier on.
I didn't. I just named somebody I thought couldn't be here. Clever, huh?
Well, she just happened to stop by. She's with Papa, who's showing her around the house.
Is the witch here too?
No, she didn't tell the witch she was coming here.
Just as well, thank goodness.
Ah, it's you, Snuffkin. I finally came over. I told you I would.
Hi. Remember our friend here? He's called Sniff.
Hi, how do you do, Sniff?
Hello. You aren't going to use your magic to cast any spells and stuff, are you?
No.
Actually, they didn't eat just pine needles for dinner that evening. They had lots of other nice things, too, all cooked by Moomin Mama.
Snuffkin, I'd like to say how sorry I am.
Why?
I persuaded you to stay on here instead of going south as you'd planned.
I'm leaving tomorrow.
But the snow is quite deep.
Don't worry, I'm used to deep snow. I'm just worried Alicia will find it hard to get home in this.
Well, she could spend the night here, but of course tomorrow we'll be asleep for the winter, so... Huh?
Someone's at the door.
I'll see who it is. Oh, hello. How are you?
Hello indeed, my young man. My granddaughter is here, isn't she?
Who is it then, Moomin? Oh, my dear.
You must be Moomin Papa. Now, you listen to me, Moomin Papa. I don't want my granddaughter playing with your children under any circumstances. Do I make myself quite clear?
But Alicia likes playing with us.
Grandma! We're leaving. Can't I stay a little longer?
Hello. You're most welcome to stay and have dinner with us.
Don't you know I'm a witch? I can't eat that sort of baby food.
Alicia quite likes the food.
The pine needles look okay. The rest is yucky. Come, Alicia. Please let me stay, Grandma. Certainly not, young lady. I've told you before, witches never mix with people like this. And that goes for novice witches as well. Never. But they're nice. They really are, Grandma. And I've told you that's the trouble. They're disgustingly, sickeningly good. You will hear a lot more about this when we get home. Come on now. It's really cold out here, and there's a lot more snow on the way. All right, I'm coming, Grandma. Coming. Oh, thank you. Moomin Papa.
Yeah?
We understand each other now, don't we?
Oh, I'm sure you understand me.
Never mind about that. You and your whole family are never to speak to my granddaughter again. Is that understood? But, Grandma... Mind what I say, or the revenge of Tut will come upon you, or even the revenge of Osiris.
If you think cheap threats like that impress Moomin Papa, you're making a grave mistake. Moomin Papa is a highly educated gentleman.
But I am a witch with 3 diplomas.
Maybe so. But tell me, how can 3 diplomas help you to get home with all this snow?
Ha! Child's play to an accredited witch. Come, Alicia. Ever seen one of these before, you little pipsqueak?
Is that really a witch's broom? Well, I never.
Let's go and see.
I'm ready. Hold on tight, Alicia.
Okay. Can you both ride on that broom? It looks pretty scruffy to me. Could fall to pieces any minute.
Do drive slowly in this weather.
Oh, please don't fall off, Alicia.
What terrible chatterboxes you all are. Please keep quiet, all of you. Are you ready, girl?
Yeah. Bet they'll never be able to take off.
Huh?
What is it, Grandma?
Nothing.
Just what I thought. They're too heavy.
Listen, I could take Alicia's place. I'm not too heavy.
Don't worry, I'm happy to walk home, Grandma. Don't be so ridiculous, child. You can't walk home in all this snow. You'd never make it.
If only I had some skis.
Come on, climb aboard. I'll try another spell.
Grandma, are you worried because all those people are watching you?
Shut up and help me say the magic spell.
Come on.
Away we go!
She may have 3 diplomas, but I don't think she's very good, Mama.
I wish they'd sink to the ground so I could fly that broom.
Guess they're all right now, Moomin Papa. Let's go back to our dinner.
Oh, I forgot to thank them for asking me to stay to dinner.
Thank them indeed. I don't think you're cut out to be a witch.
Oh, but Grandma, I do want to be one.
Well, I'm quite happy to help, but the path will certainly be a difficult one. Oh!
Grandma! Oh!
With Alicia and the witch gone home to the Valley of the Witches, Snufkin departed for his trip south, and the Moomins went into hibernation. They certainly would have slept till the beginning of the spring as usual. But this year... Quite unexpectedly, something happened.
Spring here already? There's someone at the window. Oh! It's frozen shut.
Hey, why did you wake me up? Well, you shouldn't be asleep. Didn't you know Christmas is coming? It's tomorrow, so there's not a minute to be lost.
Christmas is coming tomorrow?
But who on earth is that? What? Who is Christmas? This isn't a joke, Moomin. I'm not in the least ready. I've lost my mittens and Christmas is coming and I haven't got a fir tree yet. A fir tree? I really must get a fir tree.
How very odd.
Why a fir tree? Hey! Wait!
Oh, what's up, Moomin?
Well, Christmas is almost coming and we don't have a fir tree yet.
Christmas?
Did you say Christmas is coming?
Yes, and before that, one must have a fir tree.
What's this about a fir tree?
We need one to protect ourselves against this Christmas person, Moomin Mama.
I'm not really quite clear on that point.
But there's something awful that has to be kept away, right? I better go get a fir tree.
About time you Moomins got up.
How are you, Gafsy?
Pretty good fir tree, that.
Well, thank you, Gafsy, but could you tell me something? What is one supposed to do with it?
Oh, really, Moomin Papa? The way you can joke with such a straight face.
Joke?
Eh? Love to stay, but I haven't even finished cooking yet.
I wasn't joking.
No one believed me either.
Would you like a little more, young man?
No, thank you very much. I'm really nice and warm again now. I saw Moomin Papa and Moomin bring home a big tree.
But what is one supposed to do with it?
Don't you know?
No.
Why, you decorate it as beautifully as you can.
Really?
Christmas is coming, so I'd better be off.
Everyone's talking of Christmas.
Bye now. I've got a long way to go.
Take care, dear.
Hello.
Hello.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Goodbye.
Who are was that?
I don't know. He was in a hurry to get somewhere before Christmas, so I gave him some tea.
Oh, that was nice.
And he told us what to do with the fir tree.
Oh, what did he say?
To decorate it beautifully.
Decorate it? But why should we do that, Mama?
I guess we must decorate the tree to make sure we keep Christmas happy.
Guess you're right.
We'd better start doing it right away.
Yes, I'm sure there's not a moment to lose.
No.
Mama?
Yes, dear?
They also say we have to cook lots of food for Christmas.
Goodness! Well, at least he won't be eating us then.
Here.
Thank you, Snork Maiden. Oh, this ship means rather a lot to me.
It will look fantastic on the tree, Papa.
Yes, dear, I suppose you're right. Oh, why don't we put this at the top?
This is Mama's.
Don't worry. That looks beautiful.
Listen, everybody. I just heard that you need to get lots of presents for Christmas, too.
Really, Mama? I do wonder what this Christmas will be like.
What if it's an awful greedy, beastly monster like the Groke?
Don't worry, Snork Maiden. We'll give him lots of presents and stuff him full of food.
Have you thought of any presents for Christmas yet?
I don't know what to give him.
Look, a seashell.
Oh, that's a beauty.
Oh, look, Mama, what I got for Christmas. I'm going to give him a pretty lure for fishing.
I'm giving him this book.
Oh, a great present. I'm sure he'll be very happy with the Moomin family and not harm us at all.
I think Christmas will come any moment now.
So do I.
Oh, dear. I do hope he likes my pumpkin pie.
He will.
Imagine everyone in Moomin Valley being frightened.
Are you sleepy?
Yes, I am. I can't stay this scared for much longer.
He'd better come before all the food freezes. Oh. He's coming.
I never thought Christmas could be that small.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas? Is that what he is?
Well, it's just what you say. All of my life I have dreamed of seeing all this up close, honestly. I never really thought a Christmas tree could be this beautiful. Brought my friends, too.
You're all very welcome.
Oh, thank you. Hear that, everybody? We're all very welcome. Woo! Come on, let's get them. There's some wonderful things here. Yeah! Oh, what a lot of food you've made.
Yes, all the food there is for Christmas.
And are those real presents?
They are.
All of my life, I've sort of wondered about those things called presents.
Papa, I don't think these creatures are Christmas.
Neither do I.
You look sleepy, Mama.
I am.
Must be well past midnight.
What is Christmas doing, Mama?
Aren't you sleepy too, little ones?
Sleepy with a wonderful Christmas tree like this to look at?
Hey, Papa.
What is it?
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Maybe.
Nobody can get really angry this late at night, surely. We'll close the doors and perhaps we'll be safe inside.
I'm sure you're right. Listen, my friends, we'd like to give you the tree and the food and the presents.
What? All of this? For us?
Yes, we want to sleep. We're far more sleepy than scared.
Snork Maiden?
Oh, is he here yet?
No, but we decided to go back to hibernating.
I thought Christmas trees should have a star on top.
I don't think it makes any difference, you know? A nice rose is just as good as a star. Look at that!
And apparently it didn't make any difference at all, because the Moomin family slept as peacefully as ever, all through the night, without Christmas coming anywhere near them. So probably he went someplace else.
They love the laughter and they love the living, the Moomins. Believing and sharing and caring and giving, the Moomins. They're always happy and always at play. The Moomins are having fun day after day. The Moomins, the Moomins, the Moomins.
The Mysterons, sworn enemies of Earth, possessing the ability to recreate an exact likeness of an object or person. But first, they must destroy. Leading the fight, one man fate has made indestructible. His name, Captain Scarlet.
Snow Cougar 21 to hotspot control.
Hotspot control. Come in, Snow Cougar 21.
I'm approaching Eskimo booster station. Are there any special orders?
Yes, make it a thorough service and hurry it up. Met report says the weather's closing in. Force 9 blizzard expected. It may be the last inspection till the weather eases up, so don't take any chances.
Don't worry. I'll see everything's okay and the lifelines left open. I know what would happen at the bottom of the tower if anything went wrong.
Right, but get moving, or you'll be caught in the storm.
I'm on my way. Over and out. I can't see.
of the Mysterons. We know that you can hear us, Earthmen. You are powerless to defeat us. Your much-boasted new space fleet is doomed to failure. We will make certain you never return to our planet, Mars.
I have the Space Administration C&C, General Reba, sir.
I'm not surprised. Put him on.
Colonel, we've got to stop the Mysterons this time, or our expedition will never succeed in reaching Mars.
I fully understand, sir, but there's a lot of ground to cover. Where do we start?
Right here at Space Administration Headquarters. I'll give you all the data you need, but you've got to act fast.
I'll send 2 of my best men right away, sir.
We'll be expecting them.
Get me Captain Scarlet and Captain Blue.
Captain Scarlet?
Sir?
Captain Blue?
Yes, Colonel?
You will proceed immediately to Space Administration Headquarters and report to General Rebus.
What are the most important aspects of the new rocket program, General?
Well, remember, we're trying to cut the transit time to Mars by 1/3. That means a new fuel formula, more advanced electronics, half a dozen things. We're hoping to begin test orbits in 6 weeks.
Then you're not ready to go?
No, we've had to change the specifications of the nose casing material to withstand the higher stresses involved.
A difficult problem.
Yes, and we found that only tritonium alloy can give 100% protection.
Tritonium? But that's only made in the laboratory, in minute amounts.
Wrong. We found a natural source of supply in commercial quantities.
A natural source? Where, sir?
The only tritonium mine in the world is at the bottom of the sea, under the North Pole.
The North Pole?
Yes, Captain.
There it is.
A mine under the North Pole. How do they keep the ice back?
It's obviously a tremendous problem. It'll be interesting to see how they do it.
I noticed a booster station and power line.
They must need a tremendous supply of power.
This is really something. A turnpike at the North Pole.
This is it. Hotspot Tower. After the security check, we'll ask to see the commander.
SIG.
Request to identify yourselves. Spectrum, Captain Scarlet and Captain Blue.
You may proceed.
I'm going out to check the booster at Eskimo again. Central Control's order.
Rather you than me. It's 60 below out there.
It's my job.
It's a long way down.
Right. The mine is over 1,000 feet below the ice.
Yes. It means our only link with Spectrum will be through Hotspot Tower.
Well, gentlemen, welcome to the Hotspot Mining Complex.
Complex seems the right word.
Well, it's a remarkable achievement, but the principle is simple. I think the map will explain it. This is Eskimo Booster Station, the most vital point of the whole setup.
That's on the polar ice field? We saw it as we drove in.
Yes. At Eskimo, the power is boosted to an output of 100,000 volts.
Dangerously high.
Dangerously?
Captain Scarlet was thinking it's high enough to kill him.
Well, you're joking. 100,000 volts would disintegrate any man.
Captain Scarlet is tougher than most.
Anyway, as I was saying, here at Eskimo, we boost the power to 100,000. And believe me, we need it. The power line and the 2 supply pipes are taken along here, above the bridge to the tower.
Just how do you keep the ice at bay?
Well, that's why we need such high voltage. These lines here are in fact heating elements that keep the temperature of the water above freezing. If the current failed, in less than half an hour, the sea would freeze, and the expanding ice would crush the tower.
I see what you mean about Eskimo Station.
Yes, but we're pretty careful about Eskimo.
It looks as if you need to be.
This is Captain Black, relaying instructions from the Mizdarans. The Hotspot Mining Complex must be destroyed. You know what you must do.
I know what I must do.
Well, that's about it. We're pretty isolated, but we don't leave anything to chance. The Mizdarans won't succeed here. The ring of water around Hotspot is kept at a constant temperature of 60 degrees. We have a 24-hour aerial patrol, and our nuclear submarines are maintaining watch under the ice. We are perfectly safe.
I wouldn't bank on that.
Those pipelines and cables are the tower's lifeline.
And if they're broken, no air, no power, no tritonium mine.
And no space program.
What was that?
Oh, it's probably a bad generator changeover at the booster station. We have a maintenance man working there now.
Let's hope that's all it is.
Was that the temperature gauge?
Yes. We can absorb a 10% voltage fluctuation. There's no immediate problem.
That must be more than a 10% drop.
You're right. I'll check the circuits.
I think you'd better. Just look at that temperature now.
It dropped 5 degrees in a few seconds.
I've switched the lighting to the auxiliary supply, but the main circuits aren't responding.
What does that mean?
It means trouble. A power failure.
Can we do something about it?
All the circuits are under automated control. The fault will be traced and repaired.
Well, how long will that take?
Well, we have a highly efficient emergency procedure. Everyone knows exactly what to do. It won't take too long.
Can we do anything to help?
No, it's all right, Captain Scarlet. We'll check it out.
The temperature is falling fast.
The alpha circuit has been cut.
How serious is that?
Well, it means this is no ordinary power failure. Someone has cut the main power line to everything in the tower, and that includes the heating elements.
The heating elements? The sea will begin to freeze.
I'm afraid so. like a frozen noose tightening around the neck of the tower. The ice is already building up. I've checked right the way back. The trouble is at the booster station.
We must get those heaters back on, or the whole mine will be destroyed.
I'm sorry to say the situation is all too clear. We've no power.
Somehow we've got to get to that booster station and find out what's wrong.
That's the answer, but how do we do it? The elevators are the only way up, and they're out of action.
How do you inspect the exterior of the complex?
We have a waterlock and specially heated suits, but the pressure variation is enormous. You develop the bends. You'd never reach the surface alive.
It's our only chance. I must take it.
Wait. Nielsen, the maintenance man at the booster station, is probably a Mysteron. And remember, high voltage is the one thing that can kill you.
It can also kill you. I must go. How long do we have?
Well, I'd say in less than 20 minutes, the sea will freeze completely and crush the tower like matchwood.
Right. I'd better move fast.
General Rebus for you, sir.
Yes, General?
Trouble, Colonel. We've lost contact with Hotspot Tower.
Lieutenant Green, get me Captain Scarlet.
I can't raise Captain Scarlet or Captain Blue.
They could be at the bottom of the shaft. In that case, we wouldn't reach them on spectrum wavelength. Looks bad, Lieutenant. I believe it to be the work of the Mysterons.
Open the outer door.
Yes, Captain Scarlet? How are you making out?
Fine. I've made it to the surface, but the ice is closing in. I've got to get across the bridge before it collapses.
Good. But once you leave the tower, we'll lose radio contact.
Right. I'm on my way to Eskimo Station.
SIG. And good luck.
The tower's under tremendous strain. It wasn't built to take this sort of pressure.
Well, it's up to Captain Scarlet now.
Hold out. Just a little longer.
ice is closing in. The pressure's really building up. The temperature's dropped another 10 degrees.
Captain Scarlet should be at the booster station by now.
The temperature's down to -30. The tower can't hold out much longer.
Come on, Captain Scarlet.
Nielsen, I know you're up there.
Yes, Earthman.
I warn you, Nielsen. Throw down that gun.
Don't be stupid, Earthman. In a few minutes, Hotspot Tower will be destroyed. You've lost. Don't try anything. I'm coming down.
The power's on. He's done it. Captain Scarlet made it.
Well, Captain Scarlet, you took a desperate chance in that booster station.
It was a desperate situation, Colonel.
Another couple of minutes and the hotspot tower would have been crushed.
Yes, but the Mysterons nearly achieved their object. The mine was badly damaged and will be out of operation for at least 6 months.
Yes, Colonel. They're a formidable adversary. But we must continue the fight.
Captain Scarlet, he's the one who knows the Mysteron game and things they plan. Captain Scarlet, to his Martian foes, a dangerous name, a Superman. They crash him and his body may burn. They smash him, but they know he'll return to live again Here they are for one and all. The Moomins are about to call. Come on and sit down here with me. They're here for you on your TV. They are the Moomins. They are the Moomins. So come with me, give me your hand. I'll take you up to Moomin Land. You can fly just like a bird. You sing the best song ever heard. They're with the Moomins. 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 They're with the Moomins.
During his long winter sleep, Moomin had a dream. And strangely enough, he dreamt that he was sleeping.
Moomin! Moomin! Moomin!
Huh? Alicia! Alicia! Wow, you can fly on the broomstick now!
That's right! I'm a fully fledged witch now, Moomin!
Wait! Give me a ride, Alicia!
Can't do that!
Oh, don't be mean, Alicia!
Because someone's already riding with me! Oops!
And it's me!
Little boy!
Would you mind if we went a little higher, Alicia?
Sure!
Oh, wow! Higher, Alicia! Higher! Keep on going!
Please listen! Come back, please! Give me a ride next!
Oh, thank you, Moomin.
Will you give me a ride now?
Come on, then.
Moomin Valley's really beautiful from up here.
Yes, lovely.
Oh, Alicia, be careful. Don't do things like that.
What are you talking about? We're not doing anything, Moomin.
Oh, little My, it's you again. No wonder the broom is shaking so much.
How do you like it? I'm pretty good at this, aren't I?
Where did you get this broom from, little My?
I borrowed it from the witch.
Borrowed it?
For a while.
That's the witch, isn't it?
Looks like it.
Maybe we better get out of here.
You're right.
Stop, you two little thieves. Give me back my broom at once.
No.
Oh, yeah?
You have your own broom. You witches should learn how to share.
But this other one is just a spare. I want my real broom back right now.
Finders keepers, it's my broom.
Call it a broom? Huh, why don't you take a closer look at it? That's not a broom.
What do you mean, this is not a broom?
Whoa!
Little My, hey!
Moomin?
You all right, little My?
Little My isn't here, Moomin.
I must have been dreaming.
You were yelling out loud.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to wake you up, Snork Maiden.
Can you see anything?
Only snow.
Everything's so light.
Yes, the moon is up.
Oh, what an eerie light.
Yes.
Spring hasn't arrived yet, has it?
Not yet.
Everybody else is still asleep then?
Yes, most of them anyway.
Wonder if my brother's still up.
Well, he did say before we started hibernating, he wanted to finish his blueprints before spring if he could.
I hope he'll succeed this time.
Want to go out?
Huh?
Outside, just to see what the snow looks like.
Oh, no. I don't really feel like it. It's nice and warm here. Why don't we sleep till spring like the others?
Spring is still a long way off. Guess you're right. It is nice and warm in here.
It's delicious. Chocolate cake's my favorite. Yes, I like.
Did you say something, Snork Maiden?
I'm so very hungry, Moomin. Your mother's raspberry juice is really the best.
It is, isn't it? Everybody said that last winter, too.
Hey, Moomin.
Yeah?
I have a funny feeling someone is watching us and I don't like it one little bit. Moomin Papa could explain it, I'm sure.
Of course someone's watching.
What? But who? And how do you know?
Toothache told me all about it last winter, Snork Maiden. She doesn't hibernate, you know. She lives in our bathhouse and watches over us in the winter. She said that many things are too shy to show themselves.
Oh, have you seen them yourself?
Sort of, except they were invisible, of course. Like under the sink. Or in the clock, maybe. In the empty fireplace and other dark corners of the room, I can feel it.
Did you actually look anywhere for them?
Oh no, they'd be very upset. It's better not to let them know we know where they are.
I wonder what these things look like.
Some of them look very much like us, Toothache said. Old ancestors of ours from way back, she thinks.
Some of them look like us, she said?
Well, I've never seen them for myself.
I wonder if they're as good looking as we are. Wouldn't it be a good idea to stay up and wait for the sunrise?
A great idea.
Now, don't say anything to scare them, but this is one of the Moomins' ancestors from way back.
Is it morning already? Are you sure?
I think so.
There are no clouds, so why can't we see the sun?
I guess maybe the sun doesn't come up at all this time of the year.
Moomin, I don't like this. I don't like it one little bit.
You silly little girl. What do you need this for?
Please, Grandma. I won't be long, I promise.
What are you talking about? As if you could fly a broom. Give that back to me at once.
No, I won't give it back.
Now give me back that broom and don't be silly. How many times must I tell you you can't go visiting Moomin Valley?
But it's so boring here. I want some company, Grandma. Come on, Brum, fly off. Take me to Moomin Valley. Help me up, Grandma, please.
All right, my girl, I'll help you up, shall I?
I don't believe it. I'm floating. Oh, boy, this is great. Wait. Oh, I'm falling.
How about that, Alicia? Still find it boring around here? To vary things a bit, how about this?
Oh no, stop the broom, Grandma, please!
Come on, you wanted to ride on the broom, didn't you? Your first solo flight? Well, here it is.
Mama, please stop!
If you want to learn to fly on this broom, Alicia, then forget all about those dratted Moomins and really start studying. It's hard work, you know, young woman. You must learn to concentrate.
Hey, you up there! Are you making fun of me, too? Oh, I can't climb down that.
Of course you can. Even if you fall, you can't hurt yourself on this soft snow.
Oh, don't shake the ladder, Moomin. This is scary.
Slowly does it. Take it easy and don't look down.
Maybe going out wasn't such a good idea after all. We could always change our minds and go back to sleep, you know.
See, you've made it.
It's very cold out here, Moomin, but I rather like it. Oh, this is the roof over the front door, isn't it?
Yes, and everything will be snowed up now till spring. Oh no, what's happened to our firewood?
What's the matter?
There's not much wood left in here.
Someone else must be burning it.
Yes. But who and for what, I wonder?
I can feel it. We're not alone in this forest. I'm sure someone's watching us.
All those winter creatures.
No, I don't think it's them.
The Groke. Goodness me, look how big she gets in the wintertime.
Moomin! I'm scared.
It'll be all right. Groke, stop right there. Don't come any closer, if you please. You're much, much too cold for us, you see. You could freeze us stiff, you know. Oh, is it possible that you get lonely all by yourself? I don't think there's anything we can do to help, you know. Not without fur coats and earmuffs and warm gloves, anyway. We must go.
Someone's been stealing our firewood. I wonder what they're doing with it.
Something bad, there's no doubt about that.
Must have been several people did this. We had a lot of fun here in the summer. Remember?
Well, the sea is still here under the ice, I hope. Two-Ticky!
Two-Ticky!
There's no one here.
Are you sure?
Look for yourself.
I know they're invisible, but are the shroom mice in here?
Hard to tell, with things you can't see.
Oh!
What is it?
It felt like something scampering on my back.
That's all right. It must be one of the shrew mice.
Merman! Merman! Oh, where could he have gone? My goodness! I've never seen anything quite like this before.
Hi, it's good to see you.
You're right, she's fishing.
Hi, Two-Ticky!
Hello, Two-Ticky!
So this winter snock maiden woke up too, huh?
I woke her up by mistake.
You know that spring is still a long way off, don't you?
I thought it must be, seeing there's no sun at all.
But the sun is going to come back tomorrow, Moomin.
Tomorrow?
Snork Maiden was so worried about the sun not showing.
The sun will rise tomorrow, Moomin, but it'll go down very soon.
Two-Ticky, you know, I think there must be wreckers in Moomin Valley.
Wreckers in winter?
There's an enormous pile of firewood up on the hillside.
Oh, I know. It took a long time to collect that wood.
But some of it belongs to us.
That doesn't really surprise me, though, Moomin. I'm afraid the winter creatures aren't very careful about ownership. They need a lot, so if they see it, they take it. It's for their big winter bonfire.
A bonfire?
Yes, and now your firewood can take part in the big celebration. They light it every winter to make sure the sun comes back, you know.
Oh, you mean otherwise the sun wouldn't come back, Two-Ticky?
Well, since they always light it on this day, you don't really know, do you? Tonight you might see the winter creatures.
Oh, can we come along as well, Two-Ticky?
Yes, you can, if you sit quietly and don't scare them in any way.
Wonderful. You're coming along too, aren't you?
Of course. Stop! Help me!
Someone shouting for help?
Who could it be?
Go away! Get away from me! I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't mean any harm. If you don't leave me alone, Grandma will turn you into a toad. Oh, it's so cold. Go away, please.
Groke, leave her alone. What are you doing, Groke?
Moomin!
Alicia! Now listen, Grope, why can't you be nice to her? Alicia is one of my friends.
She was just standing there looking at nothing when I came down on my skis. I nearly bumped into her, but I didn't touch her.
That's all right, Alicia. Tell me, Grope, what's gotten into you? Why are you so nasty to such a sweet little girl? It isn't like you at all.
I must have startled her, I guess, and I did apologize and all, but it made no difference.
This is really very odd.
Then I asked if she had seen you, and that's when she started to get mad at me. And she doesn't even know me.
It's a mystery. Whatever's the matter with you, Groke?
Oh, I was so scared.
I'm so glad you've come to see us.
So am I, Moomin. Somehow I felt certain you hadn't gone into hibernation yet.
But what did your grandmother say?
Nothing, because I didn't tell her I was coming. Thank you for chasing off that terrible monster.
The Groke hasn't actually ever attacked anyone.
Well, maybe she doesn't like the look of Alicia.
Snark Maiden.
It's really a mystery to me why the Groke was here at all.
She was here looking for Moomin, no doubt.
Was she?
He's suddenly become very popular.
Huh? You don't mean...
What's the matter with you?
I think the Groke may have fallen in love with you, Moomin.
What? Oh, you can't mean that. Please tell me you're not serious. It's out of the question. It's a ridiculous idea. Don't be so silly.
Where's all that drumming noise coming from?
From the invisible shroom ice.
How long before everybody arrives?
Oh, they're here already, Moomin. All around us.
They are? Where? I can't see them. Are they really invisible?
I can't see them either, but I can feel their presence all around me.
But she's been studying witchcraft, hasn't she?
I'm sure you and Moomin will be able to feel their presence quite soon.
I can see some of them. Look, they're over there.
I think I see them too, you guys.
Do Tiki, tell me, why can't we see all of them?
Well, we can never see them all.
I don't understand. How did you know earlier on the shroom mice were playing the drums?
I just know because they sometimes play them in the batch house as well.
What a wonderful celebration. Isn't it lucky I came over here? If I hadn't, I'd have missed a most memorable evening.
What's going on here?
The Groke.
What? What's she doing here?
She must be looking for Moomin again, I guess.
No, I think she just wants to warm herself by the fire.
What's she doing? Well, that's the end of the Midwinter bonfire.
Poor Groke, she freezes everything she touches. Whatever she sits on, even the hottest bonfire, turns freezing cold in a matter of seconds.
Well, at least she's managed to save some of our wood. Oh, hold on tight now, Stork Maiden, and be careful.
I can't wait to get into bed.
I wanted to stay up until the sun came up again, but I don't know if I could keep awake till then.
So long till spring then, Moomin.
Goodbye. And take care, Alicia.
I will, Moomin. The moon will light my way back. This time the Moomins have gone too far. Something must be done. I'll teach them a lesson they'll never forget. They won't get the better of me.
Now, what does the witch mean by teach them a lesson? That sounds very ominous. Let's hope at least that she lets them sleep till next spring.
They love the laughter and they love the living, the Moomins. Believing and sharing and caring and giving, the Moomins. They're always happy and always at play. The Moomins are having fun day after day. The Moomins, the Moomins, the Moomins.
From the creator of Thunderbirds, Gerry Anderson brings you 5 legendary television productions. Fireball XL5, starring Steve Zodiac.
All I know is that somewhere out there's a living creature in distress. I can't let that call go unanswered.
4, 6, 2, 3. Have you ever known Steve Zodiac not help anyone in trouble?
Space 1999 stars Martin Landau and Barbara Bain.
Party of 7, a reconnaissance party. Should have been back hours ago.
The Secret Service.
This is an assignment for the Bishop.
British Intelligence Service Headquarters. Operation Priest.
Starring Father Stanley Unwin, the country vicar who's also a secret agent.
All our true words, speed of your pen slope must deceive my eyeball.
Supercar, starring Mike Mercury.
We are ready to blow. I repeat, we are ready to blow in 60 seconds from now. Repeat, 60 seconds.
It's the marvel of the age. Supercar. Supercar. Supercar.
The Protectors, the worldwide freelance crime-fighting organization starring Robert Vaughn.
This is Harry Root. I want time on the computer.
Nairi Dawn Porter.
Never neglect the police. They can be very useful.
And Tony Anholt.
We've spotted the girl. What about the rifle? Even with a telescopic sight, it can't be that far away. But there's no sign of it. Keep looking.
5 fantastic adventures from the amazing world of Gerry Anderson.